the narcissist destroys and throws you away, they will miss you if you can do this. Hello and welcome to the Narcissist Exposed channel. In today's video, we will delve into an intriguing topic: tactics for evoking a sense of longing in a narcissist. I usually refrain from exploring this particular area and often respond with the question, why focus on the narcissist's emotions? It's essential to prioritize yourself, move forward, and take care of your own well-being. I maintain this perspective with unwavering conviction. However, I've received numerous emails from people expressing their renewed interest in a relationship with a narcissist. They find themselves repeatedly caught in this situation, only to experience devaluation, leaving them feeling discarded like an expired piece of gum. The prospect of further exploitation, increased emotional investment, and subsequent insignificance can make it challenging for them to initiate the self-care process. It's understandable how individuals can become ensnared in such circumstances. Re-entering a relationship with a narcissist, someone who showers you with affection before abruptly withdrawing it, creates an unbreakable cycle of attraction and rejection. Resistance to acknowledging the narcissist's genuine emotions, the harsh truth that they won't miss you, and their apparent lack of genuine concern all contribute to the difficulty of breaking free from this cycle. In the following 5 strategies, we will explore ways to make them miss you. However, it's important to remember that narcissists don't experience the same emotional longing for a severed relationship as an average person would. After discussing these 5 points, we will also examine the peculiar way in which a narcissist ignores you. To evoke a sense of longing in the narcissist, the first step is to recognize when you're getting caught in a repetitive pattern with them. This pattern can manifest in various types of relationships, be it familial, romantic, or platonic. The narcissist tends to repeatedly betray others as they approach the discard phase, despite maintaining the facade of strong connections. When the narcissist begins to criticize you and expresses a desire to end the relationship, employ an unexpected strategy that they won't be prepared for. It's crucial to exercise emotional self-control and defer to the narcissist's ultimate decision. Avoid defending yourself or the relationship in any way. Instead of arguing or pleading, simply agree with the narcissist. This approach can catch them off guard and make them begin to miss you, as it's a tactic they don't anticipate you using. The narcissist may accuse you of ruining everything every time they reintroduce you into their life. While you may feel internal frustration and believe you're trying to salvage the relationship while they're the ones causing harm, refrain from expressing this sentiment. Instead, listen attentively, and once they've vented their grievances about you, respond with a simple "I understand" or "I completely agree." This signals the end of the conversation, leaving the narcissist with a sense of surprise and potentially longing for your absence. The narcissist will be intrigued by your response and begin to wonder about your true thoughts and feelings. Why aren't you upset? Why do you appear content? These questions are likely to consume their thoughts, and they might try to provoke you into revealing your emotions. The primary goal of the narcissist in leaving you is to derive personal satisfaction from your suffering. Expressing distress, tears, disappointment, or a look of defeat or disillusionment can potentially empower the narcissist. They want to showcase their ability to inflict emotional distress on you, thinking, "Look at me. See how strong I am. See the emotional turmoil I can cause this person. I'm amazed by my own power." By withholding this information, you create a void that leaves the narcissist wondering, "Don't I have the power to influence this person? What happened? How did this person gain greater emotional control than I can exert?" The narcissist may try to lure you with a statement like, "Your response shows you never really cared about the relationship. You couldn't care less. Be prepared for this response. However, remember that their real concern isn't about your commitment to the relationship. Their objective is to observe your display of concern so they can feel empowered by taking it away and inflicting pain upon you. Respond calmly to their accusation of indifference with, "Well, it's over. Thank you for engaging in this conversation with me. Best wishes for the future." This is important because the narcissist has been perplexed since you followed the first point, and they seek more information to understand the situation. Point 2. Cease all forms of communication. In simple terms, avoid the narcissist. Once you are alone and away from them after your conversation, whether it was in person or over the phone, immediately block their number and delete their contact information from your device. Remove them from your social media feeds by blocking and unfollowing. If they are on Instagram, unfollow them instantly. If you are connected with them on Facebook, unfriend and mute them. Strive to completely sever all connections and avoid any form of communication. This way, you prevent the narcissist from receiving the desired emotional response, thus denying them the satisfaction they seek. In the third strategy, you need to be mindful of your social media activity. It's crucial not to post any content related to sorrow or the end of a relationship. Avoid sharing anything related to dating websites, quotes, or statements that hint at your current emotional state or the breakup. Contrary to common belief, such posts don't bring satisfaction to the narcissist. Instead, they serve as a means of retaliation. The narcissist interprets these posts as signs of your pain and sorrow, taking pleasure in the thought that your expressions of disillusionment, romantic breakup, or personal challenges are attributed to them. They find it gratifying that you allow them to witness your emotions as proof of their dominance and control. It would be unwise to provide them with such satisfaction. Moving on to the fourth step, establish a list of mutual acquaintances with the narcissist and avoid discussing the relationship with them. The narcissist is likely to contact these acquaintances to gauge your emotions. They will create a pretext to initiate contact, one that seems unrelated to your situation. Through manipulative tactics, they will steer the conversation in a way that reveals details about your current circumstances. If a friend discovers your strategy and discloses it to the narcissist, your previous efforts will have been in vain. Thus, it's essential to refrain from discussing the relationship with mutual associates and keep your strategy confidential. Don't reveal it to anyone, as even your closest confidant may be deceived into revealing this information to the narcissist. Narcissists are skilled at manipulating situations and people, even if it means intruding into someone's private life. You had a former close friend who was unaware of the narcissist's existence, but had intentions to ruin that relationship. If you feel like sharing your thoughts or circumstances related to your situation, it's advisable to seek support from online communities or live streams dedicated to helping individuals who've gone through narcissistic abuse in their relationships. It's not recommended to disclose your strategy to anyone in your social circle who might communicate with the narcissist, as this could backfire. It's possible that one of your mutual acquaintances might bring up the subject subtly. In such a situation, a suitable response could be, "I've heard about your breakup." They expressed concern and asked about your well-being, subtly trying to gauge your mental state. At this point, it's best to respond briefly and quickly change the topic. For example, you could say, "Oh, I'm doing quite well. Additionally, what are your thoughts on this? Are you planning to do that tonight?" Swiftly shift the conversation as if you're not interested or don't have the time to continue discussing it. It's important to convey that the separation is in the past and not something you want to dwell on while maintaining a positive and optimistic attitude. To make a narcissist long for you, the The fifth stage involves taking initiative and engaging in various activities. Moreover, you should share the following on social media. Avoid sharing quotes, proverbs, or commentary about the actions of others. Instead, elaborate on your personal experiences and express your happiness. For example, if you join a fitness group, post something like, "Since I joined this group, everything has been going great." Share what you're learning and accomplishing something you're passionate about. If there's an art class available, enroll and share your artwork. Get involved in activities like a writing group, a local 5K run, or a colour run. Being more active and sharing more details about your life will have a significant impact on the narcissist. A narcissist feels the absence of control the most when they sense that they are losing it, especially over someone they've manipulated for a long time. It hits them hard when they see that the strings connecting them have been cut, and you're not only moving on, but also finding happiness in your past and actively living your life. This affects a narcissist more than anything else. It's crucial to remember the following caveat. Making a narcissist miss you won't lead them to behave in a healthy manner, reflect on their actions, and desire to change their ways to win back your affection. This goes against the very nature of narcissism. They won't suddenly have an epiphany saying, "This person was truly exceptional. It was my fault for how I treated them. Let me become a better person and win them back." Such behavior is not characteristic of a narcissist. The harsh reality is that when a narcissist longs for you, it's entirely self-centered. Their thought process revolves around the idea that they've lost control. This person is moving on without needing my involvement. Losing all control over them is an uncomfortable feeling I can't hide. I used to enjoy the power to instantly uplift or bring down this person's mood. I'm not happy about losing that control. Let me feign indifference to draw them back in. In that specific scenario, a narcissist will mourn you. They mourn the loss of control they once had over you and miss the ability to manipulate your emotions, causing you distress. This is the only genuine absence they will ever feel. You might wonder why I'm providing advice on how to evoke feelings of loneliness in a narcissist. Some individuals find it challenging to follow the guidance to cut off contact, focus on their well-being, stay active, and avoid discussing the narcissist with mutual friends or others who have connections with the narcissist due to their intense emotional involvement. It's as if they're trapped in quicksand, feeling helpless and overwhelmed. If your motivation for following these 5 steps is to make the narcissist miss you, it's a form of reverse psychology. It's perfectly fine if you believe you're achieving this despite the narcissist. That can be your driving force. However, in reality, you're primarily helping yourself by adhering to these strategies. You're removing the psychological toxicity that has been causing significant disruption in your life. You're eliminating potential allies of the narcissist. You're starting to prioritize yourself. By staying active and cutting off contact, you're engaging in healthy behaviors that promote your well-being and contribute to your recovery. You could argue that, in a way, you're retaliating against the narcissist, as they despise losing control and become intolerable when they no longer have authority over someone, when they're no longer needed, and when they can't manipulate their emotions. So, there is an element of self-empowerment in this situation. In a sense, your self-focus is a form of retaliation against the narcissist, as their inability to provoke a response from others is what irritates them the most. In conclusion, this article presents 5 suggestions for making a narcissist miss you, but its core focus is on your personal growth and the best way to navigate life after a relationship with a narcissist. We appreciate your attention and participation in this discussion. We hope you have found these insights valuable and enlightening as you continue your journey. Remember that your own development, happiness, and well-being are paramount. If you found this content helpful, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel for more discussions of this nature. Feel free to share your questions, reflections, or experiences in the comments section below. You're not alone on this journey. Together, we can progress, grow, and learn. Until next time, stay vigilant and strong. When a narcissist thinks they are done with you, this is what they do. Welcome, everyone, to our latest video. In this video, we'll explore the stages that narcissists go through before ultimately discarding you. Narcissists progress through a series of phases, including idealization, devaluation, discard, and hoovering, primarily driven by their insecurities and their reliance on others for their own sense of security. Paradoxically, they secretly envy those who do not share their fears. Even within the context of a close friendship or relationship, narcissists are capable of discarding. This harmful cycle of devaluation and attempts to regain your attention and affection continues here. When it comes to their own children, they may be physically present but emotionally absent for much of their lives. In new relationships, they may idealize their partner's children, while holding them to lower standards than they hold themselves. To effectively navigate a narcissist's discard, it's crucial to discern their underlying motives. The narcissist may opt for either a soft discard or a hard discard. In a soft discard, the other person is not entirely done with you but needs some time apart to assess whether you're the right fit for them at the moment. They might express a need for space, time away from the relationship, or a desire to work on themselves. A narcissist will do whatever it takes to maintain their hold on you, whether it's driven by their narcissistic needs or until they are emotionally prepared to engage with you once again. Consequently, they take extraordinary measures to avoid conflicts by maintaining a facade of politeness, even when under pressure. They continue to stay in touch with you, seamlessly going about their daily routines as if everything were fine. However, should their renewed enthusiasm wane, they have you on standby as a fallback option. Nonetheless, the prevalent trend these days is the hard discard, which can be a sudden and severe exit strategy. It can be excruciating, with the narcissist either becoming intolerable or completely vanishing. The unprepared may not always see it coming. Even if a non-narcissist perceives nothing beyond the narcissist's moodiness or general unhappiness, the relationship is destined to fail. Unfortunately, some individuals perceive it as a minor hurdle that might hopefully disappear in the near future. There's no denying that the narcissist has hidden motives. This is the unadulterated reality. In pursuit of this goal, narcissists consistently exhibit certain behaviors as they lay the groundwork for discarding you. The narcissist may be prepared to discard you because they've already found a new source of supply. In the eyes of the narcissist, there's no comparison between you and their latest supply. However, like everyone else, they will eventually grow tired of the new supply. Additionally, bear in mind that the narcissist's ultimate objective is to inflict as much harm on you as possible before setting you free. Before they depart, they want to ensure that you either hold their actions against them or never forget them. There are several actions a narcissist will take before throwing you under the bus, which will make you second-guess your choices, shoulder the blame, and even wish they would take you back. Narcissists are highly methodical and follow a clear strategy for how they want their lives to unfold. Many of the behaviors I'm about to describe are typical of a narcissist at any stage in the relationship. However, they intensify in frequency when the time for discard approaches, as the narcissist seeks to eliminate any doubts in your mind that they are the problem, not you. Consequently, you can expect immediate repercussions and a chorus of critics. You should anticipate critiques of your appearance, fashion sense, culinary skills, and more. Rest assured, they will seize any excuse to disparage you, aiming to break you down and cause you distress. Secondly, they resort to theft as a means to meet their basic needs. When confronted about missing items, a narcissist will feign ignorance. In addition to avoiding you, they may attempt to deceive or financially exploit you. Narcissists are willing to stoop to any low to protect their own interests. Thirdly, the narcissist's behavior takes a turn towards increased complaining and displays of discontent. Every action or word of yours becomes a target for criticism. They will start to identify issues in the relationship that weren't there before. The narcissist expresses their dissatisfaction using the harshest words and looks. They will make you feel responsible for the breakup and even convey negative information about you to your family and friends to shift the blame onto you. This behavior was likely ongoing, but it intensifies just before the discard. Their deep animosity towards you is evident in the lies they spread. Fourthly, you can expect the narcissist to respond with silence and moodiness. The narcissist is done with you. If they can't gain anything of value from you, there's no reason for them to engage with you. They feel entitled to ignore you and treat you with hostility. Those final days or weeks with a narcissist are the most tumultuous in your life. Their strategy involves ending the relationship and making it appear as if it was your fault. They want you to feel responsible and ashamed of their departure, amplifying your sense of rejection and unlovability. When a narcissist acts in this manner, they are solely serving their own interests. Their aim throughout all the manipulation was to make you believe they were justified, so you might consider loving them again if they choose to return. Narcissists view life as a game, seizing every opportunity to manipulate our emotions. Their own desires and needs take precedence over everything else. Once they're finished with you, they have no concern for your shattered state or the confusion they'd left you in. Their aim is to keep you in chaos and uncertainty, all to profit from your misfortune. The last thing you should do is to hold them responsible, as that's precisely what all narcissists, in their twisted ways, desire, your continued desire for them, even after their attempts to break you. Narcissists often abruptly abandon others, which can be shocking and painful for those left behind. However, in reality, the narcissist's departure may turn out to be a blessing in disguise. Once you realize what you were up against, you'll be better off without them. Instead of worrying about being exploited, focus on regaining your emotional and mental balance and fortifying your defenses. The most evident sign of a narcissist's discard is when they ultimately walk away. It's enigmatic why narcissists suddenly cut off communication. When a narcissist ghosts you, they're playing a push and pull game, hoping you'll succumb to their demands. Ghosting is also prevalent among narcissists because they typically have a new source of supply ready or are actively seeking a replacement. They simply cannot and will not acknowledge anyone else's feelings or perspectives but their own. Narcissists are perpetually in search of more of whatever they've been getting from you. So if you've been providing them with attention, a place to stay, financial support, or even food, they'll subtly convey that they still require you. They'll emphasize the superiority of their new supply and all the things the new source is doing for them that you are not. Every time I share something like this, my hope is that it proves helpful. Please feel free to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. If you found this video informative, consider sharing it and giving it a thumbs up. With that, I genuinely hope you found this video enlightening.